Hi, my name is Michael W. Smith. A lot of people ask me, so what kind of music do you do anyway? Some people call it pop music, message music, Christian music, music with a spiritual message. It's amazing how many people try to put labels on it. But I will be honest and say that this music that you hear is a true reflection of who I am. What kind of music is it? You decide.
Those fancy dresses, needy impression. Got your feelings of plain and small if you don't look like a paper doll. In a world where the goal is be like the Joneses, it's guaranteed to drive you wild. Keeping up with the latest style. Gaze in the mirror, you want the glamour and the grace of a movie star. But I like you the way you are. 'Cause baby, don't you know that I love you, girl? You don't have to be picture perfect to be in my world, girl. You don't have to be picture perfect to fit the frame. You're tender, you're tactful, girl, you're a natural. You possess a heart that's true. That's what I like about you. 1 in a million. Yeah, that's a given. There's a beauty inside of you, and it shows on the outside too. No competition, you're way in the lead. And baby, don't you know that I need you, girl? You don't have to be picture perfect to be in my world. Cause baby, don't you know that I love you, girl? You don't have to be picture perfect to be in my world, girl. You don't have to be picture perfect to be in my world, baby. You don't have to be picture perfect to be in my world, to be in my world. You don't have to be picture perfect. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. You don't have to be picture perfect to be in my world, baby. You don't have to be picture perfect.
I'm just this kid born in West Virginia who wanted to write music and write songs, and maybe if I'm lucky one day, maybe I get to cut a record, you know, and here I am playing Coliseums, you know, it just kind of blows me away. I have such a freedom that I can sing about anything. You know, for a long time I felt like that. You know, I grew up in this quote-unquote Christian music and all my songs had to be religious or whatever. I really don't look at it that way. I honestly don't make a record for the Christian market or make a record for the pop market. I just make a record. I do pop music. I grew up on the Beatles and Elton John. But my faith is the most important thing. I write everything from a spiritual perspective. I'm just trying to speak truth and talk about things that are important to me. And I feel like when you have a lot of those songs that are inspired by, you know, letters you get in the mail from kids and what people are struggling with, I'm just trying to address those topics. And I think we're making a difference. Yes. I still love to tour. I still love to perform live just as much as I ever did. But things are different. I have 5 children. That's a big deal. I'm more interested in being a great father and great husband more than I am being a superstar.
His heart is at home when he's on the road. He would much rather be here. And that fact alone really keeps me going, because if I think he's out there so glad to get away from home and all the kids and the hassle at home, that'd be a lot harder for me. But I know he calls every day at least once. He's home every time he has a day off if there's any possible way. I mean, it may cost a fortune to get him home, but he says it's worth it, and I agree. The kids know Dad wants to be with us.
To hold a family together, you and your spouse got to have it together. They got to be tight. So really, honestly, I think a lot of people maybe have a problem with putting their kids first before they put their spouse. And I really think it needs to be the other way around. Not that you don't care about your kids, but...
It's been good. You have to make that a priority. I'm finally about to wean my last child. We haven't been able to go anywhere, but very soon we will.
Absolutely. On my 5th album, I wrote a love song for my wife, for Deb, and for some crazy and bizarre reason, I don't know why I didn't put it on. And I could kick myself because I probably should have. As far as I'm concerned, my wife deserves a whole record of love songs. On the Change the World record, we have a song called I Want to Tell the World, and it's all about how I met my wife. And to make a long story short, I saw her walk down a hall at a record company. My heart was beating at 90 miles an hour and thought, this is not happening to me. I'm a songwriter. My life is too busy. I'm having too much fun, but this girl has absolutely swept me off my feet. I called my mom, said, Mom, I just saw this girl I'm going to marry. I don't know her name. I'll call you back later. And finally found out who this girl was. And to make a long story short, we went out and were engaged 3.5 weeks later, married 4 months later. I don't advise that to anybody, but that's what happened to us. And I Want to Tell the World all about how all that happened.
And I knew I'd never be the same.
Michael, he's very hyper, so his attention span can tend to be, about like that.
Wayne Kirkpatrick, one of the most gifted writers that I know of today. He never ceases to amaze me because he says things in a way that I feel like are so fresh. So I feel very blessed. I found as I said a long time ago, the Bernie Taupin in my life. Elton John wrote the music, Bernie Taupin wrote the lyrics. I think even other people have commented there seems to be such a marriage between what you write musically and what he writes lyrically. I mean, for example, Colorblind. A lot of times I'll have an idea when I write a song what I want it to be about. And sometimes I have no idea. I got this piece of music and this is the way I express myself. I have no idea what I want the song to be about. Wayne comes back and goes, Colorblind, what do you think? And I just couldn't believe it. I mean, what a great idea. And, it was about racism and just what a great title. That was the thing. It was so catchy. And I don't even think he even rewrote any of the lyric. I think, here it is. We didn't change anything. The guy's gifted. And he inspires me. He always inspires me.
Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? There's not a world of difference out in the world tonight. Between this world of people, red, yellow, black or white. But instead of riding the rainbow of love, we still are fighting with prejudiced glows of anger. There's something to blame, but nothing to gain. So why can't we be colorblind? We should be living together, and we'd find a reason to rhyme. I know we would, 'cause it seemed better if we could be colorblind.
I think it's the best band I've ever had out. From a musician standpoint, I think the horn section added a lot. You know, it's always been a dream of mine ever since the Tower of Power days and the Chicago days. It's always a dream one of these days I'm gonna go out and take a horn section.
I like that. I don't know if the Vogue thing will work for that song.
It was a neat thing too about this in terms of egos. I mean, everybody's ego really stayed in place because everybody helped each other. We all really chipped in to make the show better, and as far as I'm concerned, we all produced the show because everybody's got great ideas. I would have it no other way, you know, because you know what? I don't have all the answers musically. You know, I get stumped. I get stumped on my own material. And, you know, I look to Steve Brewster, or I look to Mike Haynes or Tony Palacios, any of those guys going, you know, what do you think? Should we try this? Should we try that? I have no problem with giving everybody latitude and letting everybody be creative. And that's the magic. We all produce the show. We all make it happen.
Tell me how long will we grovel with the feet of wealth and power? How long will we bow down to that golden calf? Won't you tell me now? How long will be too long? And tell me how long will we curtsy to the winds of new religion? Oh, how long will we water down the truth till truth is no more? How long will be too long? The power of faith and love can change the stuff we're made of. But still we tell that. How long will be too long? Tell me how long will we drink from the chalice of indifference? Neither be hot or be cold. Can a sober soul know? How long will be too long? Is there not more to us than person does to does? Oh, I feel my whole body. How long will be too long? Yeah. Oh, ambition. Nobody knew his claim to fame. He broke the old rules steeped in tradition. He built a hole and fell away. Questioning those in powerful position, running to those who called his name. But nobody knew his secret ambition was to give his life away. His rage shaking the temple, his word to the wise. His head healing on the seventh day, his love wearing no disguise. Some say death to the radical, he's way out of line. Some say praise be the miracle, God sends a blessed sign for troubled times. Nobody knew his secret ambition. Nobody knew his claim to fame. He broke the old rules steeped in tradition. He tore the whole event away. Questioning those in powerful position, running to those who called his name. Nobody knew his secret ambition was to give his life away. Nobody knew his secret ambition. Nobody knew his claim to fame. He broke the old rules steeped in tradition. He tore the holy veil away. Questioning those in powerful position, running to those who called his name. But nobody knew his secret ambition was to give his life away.
Ultimately, the message is definitely the most important thing. I mean, I'm really trying to connect. I'm trying to say something to these people who listen to my music. A lot of my songs are inspired by letters I get in the mail from kids. A lot of problems that we have in the world today, especially with kids, whether it's drugs or girls getting pregnant at 13 and all that stuff, I think all stems from a low self-esteem. We have a lot of kids who are growing up in broken families, and there hasn't been any of that reinforcement. I've seen people come from broken homes and come out incredible, but there was somebody who stood in the gap.
The great thing about what Smitty's doing right now in pop market, you know, the fact that he's kind of crossed over and is communicating what he's always said in the Christian market, you know, it's just, I mean, he can be a role model, still be hip, have great music, dance music, pop music, rock music.
The listener can either choose to agree with it or not agree with it, but can still get something out of the music, you know. It's honest.
Yeah, if we can help somebody through the songs, that's great.
It's good to hear parents come up and say, please don't stop. You're having an effect. It's nice to see my child pulled in a direction that's positive, it's uplifting.
They're coming here to get a good message and leave with a good feeling.
I think it's a message of hope that ultimately the hope in Christ. He may not say it in every song, but that's what drives him.
It's great to know that the songs that we're playing can help people. They just won't groove for an hour and a half. They can take something with them when they leave. It's very important to Michael, too, I must say, man. He really has a heart for the kids, for the people that come out.
There's just a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that nobody knows about. He takes his Christianity really seriously. It kind of permeates all areas of his life.
You know, there's like 2 words I could say about him: tender heart.
It's wonderful when you're on a stage, when you look out into the audience. Obviously, it hurts because you see a lot of hurting people, but it's a great feeling when you know you're connecting and you're saying something. And even just a look on somebody's face, if it was just for that one person all night, it was all worth it.
She asked him for forever, and I promised that would last. He said, babe, you know I love you, but I can't commit to that. She said, love is enough till you give it away. I finally lived in silence, saw a son become a man. There was a distance felt between them, cause he could not understand that love is enough till you give it away. You gotta give it away. As we live, moving side by side, learn to sacrifice. We can entertain compassion for a world in need of care, but the road of good intentions doesn't lead to anywhere. Cause love is enough till you give it away. You gotta give it away. Moving side by side. May we learn to give, learn to sacrifice. Starving life, and he gave it away. Give it away. As we live, moving side by side, and may we learn
I think Michael W. Smith is the best singer in his field right now.
Well, I think it's his message that he brings across.
He kind of captivates the youth.
He sounds good. He looks good.
We listened to Michael W. Smith's tape a million times.
He joins Christian and pop and makes it sound like one.
And he's not afraid to stand up for what he believes in.
He tries to get a certain point across in his music, and other groups don't really try to do that as well as he does.
When I did a workshop for kids in a junior high recently, I took one of his songs in and played it, The Place in This World, because those kids need to know that they have a definite place in this world.
I like Picture Perfect because it's just about how you don't have to live up to certain standards of the world.
My favorite song is Secret Ambition. I just love the message that it portrays.
I don't listen to much of the words. I listen to more of the music part of it.
He makes sure to include like the whole youth population, not just Christians.
I think he ought to be on more pop stations because he has good values, and that's what America needs right now.
Trail that leads to vice, so easily enticed by darker means. When out of the wilderness of choice, I hear that one still voice a call to me. Go West Youg Man, go West Youg Man. Go West Youg Man, go West Youg Man, find a heart that's golden.
Michael writes on energy. He has a lot of incredible ideas that you can piece together and make these unbelievable songs. I mean, he'll have 3 song snippets, and I'd go, man, I love that. That's incredible. That's incredible. Why don't you put those together and make a song?
Where do you stand? What is your statement? What is it you're trying to say?
I wrote that, honestly, a month after I wrote. And sometimes it happens that way. Usually a song is written, you know, you get down and you work on it and it happens, but there have been times where they're actually written in different pieces. And then, obviously, after I did this, the Genesis vibe came back again, the Yes Days. You know.
He's got a good sense of writing pop, but throwing in a lot of artistic chords and just some styles and interjecting some really interesting melodies.
Musically, the thing that's trippy about Michael's music, you know, coming from a guitar player's point of view, you know, just whack out a few chords.
How's that go again?
Michael, a lot of key changes, a lot of modulations, you know.
His music's very progressive, very progressive. The chord changes, the voicings, the odd little meters that come and go, the way he'll have a 7-bar phrase as opposed to an 8-bar phrase that goes around. This stuff is real unique for pop music. So the thing I would say that's most unique about Smitty of anything is that he makes his very stuff that's very intricate sound very simple.
The only thing that bothered me about it, if anything at all, was I kept thinking, does it sound too, you know, does it sound too simple? Have all those changes been done before? And then I went to which I thought that could work. I'll be standing by. I will be here for you.
Gosh, it's really hard to pinpoint exactly, you know, what makes a great song, except that it's like when you get married, you know, when you find the right person, it's like, you know it when it's right, you know, and there's no way to explain, you know, what makes it right, just that this feeling that you have.
We have you on video, so we're going to see how well you sing.
When you feel the sunlight fade into the cold night, don't know where to turn, you don't know where to turn, and all the dreams you're dreaming seem to lose their meaning. Let me in your world, baby, let me in your world. All you need is someone you can hold. Don't be sad, you're not alone. I will be here for you. I'll shine a light for you. The wind is moving, but I am standing still. A life of pages waiting to be filled. A heart that's soulful, a head that's full of dreams. But this becoming is harder than it seems. It feels like, sing it with me. I'm looking for a reason, roaming through the night to find my place in this world, my place in this world. Not a lot to lean on. I need your light to help me find my place in this world, my place in this world. If there are millions down on their knees among the many, oh, can you still hear me? Hear me asking, where do I belong? Is there a vision that I can call my own? Show me. I'm looking for a reason, roaming through the night to find my place in this world, my place in this world. Not a lot to lean on. I need your light to help me find my place in this world, my place in this world. Looking for a reason, roaming through the night to find my place in this world, my place in this world. Not a lot to lean on. I need your light to help me find my place in this world, my place in this world. Looking for a reason, roaming through the night to find my place in this world, my place in this world.
He doesn't come across as a boss. He comes across as brother, you and I. You know, his character is just as real as it is off stage as it is on stage.
Yeah, it's the real deal. A lot of people always wonder when they come to the shows if that's what they see on stage is really what he's like, and it's very true. He's completely consistent with what he says on stage.
He's a nut, you know. He has a lot of fun with us.
We played in the high school marching band together.
Warm it up. Gotta warm up.
This is how much money I've made on the tour so far. We spent an afternoon in San Diego on a 3-hour yacht cruise. That was just phenomenal.
Party! We met out there at noon, the whole band, and it was great. We got a breath of fresh air amidst all the boats. Raj caught a fish. What else? And I, of course, captained the boat for a while.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. We've got someone that fell off the boat. How about you come on back? Right there, I'll go. Okay then, everything's back under control. We picked him up.
That would be boring to most people, but it was great
I caught a
amidst,
tan,
in the middle
as
of
you
the
can
tour.
tell.
Yeah, Sid got a great tan that day.
Gotta try sometime.
I have a lot of fun with these guys. I mean, they're a great bunch of guys, and for us to be able to be on stage to do what we love to do most, there's a real camaraderie between us on stage. And there are some nights that's just magic. I mean, there's something that happens. You're connecting with the audience. There's this feeling of, you know, joy. You just feel like it just is so good. You just don't think you can take any more, and you feel like you're going to explode. really do believe the world would be a much better place if we would sacrifice, if we would learn how to give to each other and put others first. We don't think that way.
It wouldn't matter what you do in life, there's a seed you're going to plant. It'll be good or bad. And regardless of what it is, it'll grow. It'll grow. So it's best for us to try to put the good seeds in.
You know, there's a real joy, and I don't think you really experience it until you've actually done it. But to really give to somebody, to really sacrifice, and to put somebody else first before yourself, there's a real joy in that. And I always go back to the two greatest commands, really, without confusing the issue. The first command is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And the second greatest command is to love your neighbor as yourself. There's nothing greater.
The prophet from the land of wise, in a crowd of people from the land of troubled hearts. I said we come here for answers, a solution to our world's demise. He said the journey would be long, but here's where you start. Love one another, love one another. Simple conclusion, but I thought that it was rather profound. Just a fundamental law that we should all live by. I took it into tomorrow. Yeah, I walked the earth, but I never found any corner of the world where this did not apply. Love one another. Start again, and this would be
Friends is one of those kind of songs that I honestly believe only comes around once in a lifetime. At least for me. I don't know about anybody else, but you know, when you see it sung at graduations and it's the senior class song, when you get cassette tapes in the mail of funerals where Friends was sung, I mean, that's pretty heavy, you know, and this has been going on for 10 years. And it's just one of those songs that just refuses to die. I can't really put my finger on it. Honestly think there's something supernatural about it, and the only thing that I can say is I'm very humbled by it.
It won't even seem you've gone, 'cause our hearts in big and small ways will keep the love that keeps us strong. Y'all sing it for me. And friends are friends. Thanks. With the faith and love God's given, springing from the hope we know, and we will pray the joy you're living is the strength that now you show. We'll keep you close as always. It won't even seem you've gone, 'cause our hearts in big and small ways will keep the love that keeps us strong. And friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. And friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause a welcome will not end. since we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. No, a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. Thank you very much. Good night. God bless you.
There's something that I think you should know. I mean, you guys are my friends. I mean, I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for you guys. I mean, that's a fact. You've been loyal, you've been supportive, you've been encouraging, especially all the letters that you send and write, and how much you believe in what I'm doing. On the road, the greatest audience that ever lived. Everybody tells me, Smitty, that your fans, they're amazing. I say, I know, they're incredible, they're the best. And, you know, it's just, I'm just so thankful. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And sometimes it's really hard to find the words to say. It's hard to find the words. And I guess I would leave it at a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. I love you guys.